Hi all, welcome to another chess24 Banter Blitz. I'll just mute the preview over there. Okay, let me show you the discount code screen. First, 15% off. Voucher code Kingscrusher. You can play against me or other streamers. You just turn up 20 minutes before, send your challenge, goes into our challenge list, and we can play you then when our session starts. So very, very exciting stuff, and get all the other perks of a premium membership. So, okay, so bear that in mind, that amazing voucher code. Let's go on to the challenges now. Okay. Now, a very strong first challenge to start off with. Or can I play a warm-up first, Kramnik students? I'm just going to warm up. No, I think I should warm up. Hold on. I want to just check my brains in gear. So to give you a better game. You're second on the queue, Kramnik student. I just want to try my best here, make sure my brain's in gear. Then we'll go back to Kramnik student. So close this in. So I want to control the d5 square to start off with, and play a sort of King's Indian style attack position onto d3, knight g e2. h3, f4, you know the story, g4, knight g3, g5, that sort of story should unveil. Okay, I'm hoping d4 is played to close the centre. With the centre closed, you can then do the flank attacks without too much concern about the centre after. So here, okay, closing the centre. c4 is also potentially juicy, so you can imagine something like a4, knight a3 or knight d2 to c4 to get a nice juicy knight on c4. Here, I think I'll do that now. So this is looking like a reverse King's Indian. Literally looks like a reverse King's Indian attack position. So should I be concerned about something here? g4, maybe take away g4. And castle, now I'm prepared with king h2. If there's the nuisance queen c8, I've got king h2 now. And this is really h5. Okay, that's not happening. Okay, so f4. This looks remarkably like a King's Indian attack in reverse. Well, in fact, that's why it's called King's Indian attack. KIA rather than KID. King's Indian defense in reverse is KIA actually, so technically just ignore what I've said. Okay, it is by definition King's Indian defense in reverse is KIA. So g4 knight g3. I don't mind about the pawn sack, that gives me the c4 square. That's pretty thematic. So I want to play knight g3, g5. If I get this in, this looks very dangerous. This fractures black's pawns anyway, as well as giving me the c4 square. So something like g5. Maybe just f6 and knight f5. Looks good. It tears all lines to shreds basically. f6, g takes knight f5. Or is there something wrong with that? I wonder if... Okay, it's maybe a bit of calculation here. f6, g takes, knight f5, fg, queen h5, frats, queen h6, knight g7, queen h6, knight f5, ef, prospect, bishop e4 for f6. I can play queen h5 immediately. g6, queen h6, knight g7, f6. Queen h5 immediately looks a little bit on the safer side. f6, g6, h6, bishop h6, gh, queen h6. Looks devastating. I think I'll just put the queen here. I think this might be simpler. From my investigations so far, Alpha Zero is very much like Leela. They both like form pawns. So remember to get your form pawn t-shirt from my Kingscrusher Teespring store. Teespring youtube.com/stores/Kingscrusher, Kings plural. There are form pawn t-shirts available. Yeah, they both use form pawns. There's going to be a form pawn here with f6, actually, in this variation. This should influence my choice of how to play. If the form pawn or not the form pawn. That's the question. So f6, form pawn. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the... I'm going to try and cover all 20 of the games handed to me by DeepMind recently. I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, top secret, hush hush. But now it's out, the genie's out. Quite a few YouTubers actually, not just me, are going over those new Alpha Zero games. Okay. Well, this does look remarkably like a form pawn, but okay. You might think, well, how do I do this with how do I do this here? Well, knight c4 actually. B2 is a problem. Okay. Okay, how to do it? Indeed. I think one method just could be the H file. I'll go with the H file method. Bishop f3, rook h2, h4, h5, hg, that sort of thing. Looks fairly straightforward. And in line with King's Engine style. In the King's Engine defense, you usually play a move like rook f7, defending and attacking. So it's within the philosophy of King's Engine moves, rook f2. Let's get the rook ready before even the pawn push. So h4, h5, hg, fg, queen h7. I don't know what black does against h4, h5, hg. Very simple peeling plan. I have the US version of form pawns available as well on the t-shirt, FAWN, as well as the UK version, THORN. If any of you are good at designing t-shirts, please let me know. Privately message me. Maybe we can cut a deal. Okay. Okay, so HG here. Okay, this looks pretty decisive. Alright, thanks for the game, Fox Rudel. Okay. Let's go on to Kramnik student now. I'll try c4. e4. b5, e5. Still e5 now on b5. Can I afford d4 here? It's possibly a bit controversial, I don't know. Do I need d4? CD, knight d4, queen b6 could be annoying. Bishop e3 could be annoying with queen b2. I don't really want to calculate this. On the other hand, I don't know. Rook c1. Pardon me. Oh, let's look at this again. Oh, I don't want to lose too much time. Let's play d4 since I've started looking at it. It's a bit greedy to take this pawn, isn't it? Now, e5, there's knight f5, holding the bishop. or knight c2, but knight f5 to be preferred, hitting e7. So queen b2, rook c1. Prospect, rook f2, kick the queen. Strange. This doesn't this allow queen e2 now? I see. Wow. Okay, have I got this sort of thing? It looks dangerous enough. If queen c4, knight d5, queen e2, knight takes e7, check. If knight c4, it looks loose, like a3. This looks like a loose knight. I think I'm indirectly defending this pawn, basically. Well, I thought I was. Why isn't a3 just winning a piece? The move a3. Queen b2, queen c4. Queen c5, not... Queen... Do I need something stronger? Queen c5. Well, there's knight a4. Okay, I'll go with this. I don't think knight f5 necessarily, because of knight takes e3. So queen c5, knight f5, knight e3, knight e7. I'm not sure about that. I'm more sure about knight a4 at the moment. Okay, another tempo. Alright, queen c4 here. Alright, it's giving me knight c6 as well to think about. Exchange of queens. Otherwise, there's knight c6 on the cards anyway. Oh. Oh. Okay. Thanks for the game, Kremlin student. Yeah, I think you're a bit in trouble there. I suspect. I mean, we could just quickly check with engine just for a moment. Rook ac1. It seems white's better. This is probably losing knight takes c4. Yeah. I played a3. I think that knight a4 would be the most clinical, right? Knight a4 is mentioned by the engine as well. Yeah, because I think knight f5 is knight e3. So, okay, that's only slightly better for white. Okay, yeah, thanks for the game. Let's not make delete that game. It's brutal. Look, chess is a very brutal game, yeah. Just always think that the resolution of resources can lead to extreme humiliation. I've had it myself from GMs, especially on ATC. They just make it look so easy. It's all to do with the very fine resolution of resources available, I think, on the chessboard. Yeah. So I'm continuing my King's Engine attack thing. What was it? I had like Eric Lobron 1 in 20 against him, but you know, when I did beat him, I was celebrating. But I don't know, I've only beaten him like a few times, and he's beaten me like 30, like Eric Lobron. Yardbird. D4 did seem as though it was interesting. So I'm getting the E4 square here. I could have kept it closed, actually. I think I've gone against principle to not keep it closed. Maybe I'm going to be punished for that. So let's see. Knight G5. Knight G5 is I don't know. Is that any good to get the dark square bishop? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This looks alien, this position. It's not my usual templates. I might have to think about this. Oh dear. What on earth is happening here? It looks as though worryingly there's poor mobility. Can I put an end to that with d4, trying to fix these pawns down? Let's commit this duo in crime to e4. If I play d4, can I fix down this duo? Get the f4 square? Yes. Rock solid d4 now. Knight f4. I like the f4 square here. The f4 square. Okay. Now, what about queen h5? Is that any good? Queen h5, bishop f7. Oh, d5 looks to be winning a piece, potentially. Not quite. What about takes and then d5? That does appear to be winning a piece. Because even the pin, I just take the queen. It does appear to be winning a piece. So I was on the right track with d5. I just need the right move order. Let's see, is there any counterplay? Queen e5, any counterplay? I can put an end to that with bishop f4, I think. Right, f4, g takes, and then take on c6. If I don't want f4 from black, put an end to it here. I've been told to be careful again. Okay, I'm trying to be careful. Okay, I'm hoping I'm winning the c6 knight without too much of a fuss here. Yeah, I didn't want to allow any f4 from black. Pop out to c4 here, I think. Okay. If I play rook d4, looks solid enough for some trades. Queen takes c6. Rook takes, that looks good. Rook takes, queen takes, oh. Okay, this could be trouble. If I take on c6 here. Come back to f3, I think. So that holds f4, hits e2. I think some of my worries are reduced here. With king f2 coming now to collect this pawn. I've got a combination of Alpro hazelnut with Alpro, was it walnut or something? Not walnut. Okay, thanks for the game, user. Okay. The mechanic. Okay. Knight c3. Okay, are we transposing into a Sicilian Sveshnikov if e4 is played? Oh, I see. e5, there's knight c6. e6, we could still... Knight b5, d6, I've got to be careful here. don't like that move. Maybe d6 for a moment, just to calm down this diagonal. Yeah, because I think on e6 I'm asking for it because of knight b5, looking at d6 and c7. So I just wanted to blunt this bishop just in case. As higher priority. Now possibly e6 is weakening d6. What about g6? For bishop g7, just leaving this pawn structure intact. g6, bishop g7. I think the plan is g6, bishop g7 here. I think any e6 there's knight b5. It's still annoying. I don't know about this e5 there. It's a bit committal, bishop g5. It looks like Sveshnikov, but I'm not sure it is. Because white hasn't committed to that e4. So I'm wondering g6 instead. e5 is also there's always knight takes c6 and then the bishop moves. That hits my queen. So I think g6 here. So let's go with bishop g7 and castle. Right. Yeah. If I just took on d4, queen d4, knight h5, say, I could get that dark square bishop. Maybe that's... I'm not sure. d5 is also a little bit tempting. I guess gaining a tempo, bishop b5, bishop d7, that position. It's tempting. I don't know. I don't know. I'll try. Right, I'm blunting that bishop now. Okay. That looks okay. Oh, for the moment. What does it? Knight e5. Knight h5. Knight c7. Knight g3. Okay, I'll go with this. So knight c7 is knight g3. Okay, that looks a little bit... Oh, he's aiming for knight c7. Alright, rook takes... Knight takes e8. Oh, that's nasty. Let's quickly calculate bishop e5 for a moment. Bishop f8. Queen h4, g3. I think I'll play this anyway. Maybe if that's a rook sack, what prospect does it offer? Bishop e5, bishop f8, queen h4, g3, queen h3. Bishop moves somewhere, maybe back to d6. I'm just going to be losing the exchange. Am I? Oh, hold on, there's bishop takes c3 in this line. That changes things. I can do this, I think. Knight c7, there's bishop takes c3 first. Like I can hold d6 with bishop e5 here. Yeah, I think I was miscalculating a bit there, because knight c7, bishop takes c3. because the point is to knock out the idea of knight takes g7. So I was hoping that knight would be remaining stranded on e8. Just check that after, but knight c7, if that had happened, bishop takes c3, knight takes e8. Oh, sorry, b takes, yeah. I think it was loose anyway for white. But let's get back to this case on the king side. These knights are away from the king. So what's wrong with queen h4? Or maybe a6 first. Do I want to do that? Knight d4 or queen h4 first? g3, queen h3, knight f4. There's always knight d6 lurking around, or bishop d6. And kick the knight back to d4 first, b5 after. Knight takes on c6. Alright, I'll see if I can create some weaknesses. I'll go in with this. Some weaknesses. The bishop's a bit dead at the moment. So. Okay. If I use up this bishop, the knight's not really doing anything. Put the bishop over here. Oh, that's a guard c7 anyway. That means a6, bishop a7. So there's also, yeah. Bishop d7, rook c8. This diagonal looks good. He's not clamping that down, is he, in a hurry? If he's clamping down c5 in a hurry, try and get this diagonal going from a previously dead bishop. c5, rook b8, d4. c5, rook b8, d4. Keeping the queens on, top scorer. Oh, there's going to be bishop f3, huh? What about this? Okay, I'll protect this, so I got bishop b8 without losing c5. Yeah, g5 prompted. Yep. Okay, it's a bit awkward. Trying to undermine. Okay, I think it's nearly pre-move time. There's bishop f4 looking good. Alright, thanks for the game, okay. Yeah, that was getting very interesting. Goggin Paul. Hi, Goggin. Okay. Okay, so this is it just looks easy to play. That's why I play it. Okay, so g4, knight g3 looks easy to play. Knight g then g5. So knight g3 stops any knight h5. In case you're wondering. So g4, knight g3. G4, knight G3 is the plan at the moment. Can't see anything beyond that at the moment. Anything beyond that? Can't see it. Okay, so G5 and F5. G5 looks very tempting here. I'm not so sure about F5. The E5 square. Oh, this F6 is really dangerous. Maybe it's worth it for F6. Okay, I'll see if it's worth it. Okay, get this form pawn. Oh, form pawn again. I can't get away from them. They're pivotal. If knight G4, there's queen G4, right? I'm just going to come in with queen F3 here. Right, there's E5 for knight E4. If bishop takes, okay, that's not advisable. He takes this one. Knight E4 here. So knight G4, queen G4. I'm going to be playing bishop F6 now. Not too much holding up the F6 square here. Knight H5 is tempting. Takes, take, queen takes. Looks like devastation on the G file, to be honest. King H8, queen D2. G takes, well, queen D2 here looks very strong. Oh, there's a check, king H1. Okay, I'll take D5 first. Maybe this E file to start off with. Let's see, I'll just take the E file for a moment. Queen E2, Queen E8. We took as mating on G8 with Rook G8. Queen E2, Queen E8. If he leaves things there, I'll just simplify. Queen takes them. Yeah. Oh, that's hanging. Alright, thanks to the game, Goggin Paul. Okay, Jetzel. Well, we're going to get a Queen's Gambit decline position structure. We are. So Tarash. Okay, knight E5 here then. That's a bit tension releasing, isn't it? I think I'm playing too quickly. He's encouraging me to play too quickly. Could be getting in trouble here. That knight's not hanging, right? Knight E3 is threatened. Let's try and slow down. Try and slow down. Put the brakes on this game. F file might be interesting. E4 looks as though if I get a knight to D6, that looks visually appealing. Or even knight C5. DE, knight E4. Okay, how to support D4. Okay. And if I took and then knight E4. Maybe knight C5 is interesting, or knight D6. Knight C5, or knight D6. Maybe I should take first. This C3 looks a bit of a concern. I don't know. I could put my king a bit safer for a moment. If the knight ever moved, maybe there's knight F6, form pawn. If the knight ever moved, that knight's not budging now, it's a nice blockading knight. Rook A1 to A5, taking out D5 if queen takes knight F6, winning the queen if bishop takes knight F6. If I can take out this knight, that would be fantastic for knight F6. Okay, can I do this knight F6 idea soon? Queen G5 with tempo, almost with tempo. If knight takes, okay. There is knight F6 here. Form pawn. Queen D4, Queen H6. Yeah, that form pawn looks winning. There's also Queen G5 mating. Looks like a winning form pawn, guys. Form pawns all the way. Hang on a sec. He's got King H8. No, this is not winning, is it? It was close to winning. He's got King H8 for Rook. Oh. Nope. Okay. Oh. No, not convinced now of anything. Oh, I haven't got Rook G4 or anything. Rook E4. If I had Rooks doubled, there's Rook E8 possibilities. There's rook e7 there. It's more interesting to have a pass pawn, I think, on the cards than anything else at the moment I can see. And there'll also be rook a8 as an idea, potentially. So rook a8. Okay, rook a8 here seems strong. Does it backfire? Let's check in for backfires. There's no bishop f3, there's no queen sack. Bishop f3 would be mating under certain circumstances with that knight there. Rook a8. Looks strong. Just checking, forcing moves. Okay. All right. Okay, Queen h3. I've got rook e6. Okay, let's take away e6 first. So I've got maybe Queen h3 without rook e6. Also, if the knight moves, there's Queen d4. That's something to be. Okay, I can take here on Queen f6, which gives me Queen a6, or maybe d6 is better for connected pass pawns. Okay. There's Queen a8, isn't there? I've just given him Queen a8. Let's place him at h4. Oh, it's getting murderous. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think, Queen a8 was good. Let's have a quick look at that. Because that was the same sort of mating pattern reignited from earlier. So black's winning this. I have slipped up. But, yeah, white's winning now, it seems, after rook a8. That's the one move. Bishop c8 is the one move. d5 is a good move, apparently, here. So I took... check, and I think I start to mess up again. Queen a8's equal here. Yeah, I thought this was dangerous. It's equal at least. I think I'm getting mated if I play h4. This is like just getting mated because of the knight holding g1. And if h4, I think I get mated on g1 anyway because of... oh no, there's no Queen a1. This looks at g1, so what would I have to do? Perpetual check. Perpetual check. If here there's Queen h6, alright, that's a standard mate there. Okay. Queen A8. I thought it was dangerous. Yeah. Okay, thanks. That was really up and down. Okay. Try 96. So same sort of thing in reverse that I like. Don't really like this position. I think knight g5, bishop h6 is okay. Is h5 possible? For g4. Maybe bishop h6, g4. If the knight goes back, maybe bishop h6 could be a handy move. h4 maybe I should take, because otherwise there's a knight g5 is going to be annoying. Okay. Looks as though f4 and knight f4 is promising to me. f4 and knight f4. What's this? So queen h4 looks dangerous. So, what about knight e5 here? Isn't that strong? For f3, it looks pretty crushing to me. f3. Form. Do I say again? I'm sorry to say form pawn again, yet again. But it does appear as though this is a form pawn. Lo and behold, this is another form pawn. Yeah, There's another fawn pawn. It just happens. I don't know. Just happens. Okay. I just want to play bishop f6 and rook g8, sacking the exchange for a winning mating net. Forget about this pawn. You can have it. Bishop f6, rook g8. Intention. Yep, that was okay. Thanks for the game. It was, yeah, a bit too much, the attack potential. Okay. I'm the best AlphaZero approximation, am I? Thanks as well. That's the best compliment I have had all day. Someone on YouTube comments said something like that as well recently. I'm AlphaZero 2.0 or something. Yes, I've come back from the future specifically to video annotate AlphaZero games. Yeah, okay. My disguise is is revealed. No. No. Okay, so yeah, okay. You guys, this is a very much King's Engine day, isn't it? We had a Sveshnikov day. For some reason, these have the same game patterns. I don't know how this happens. That today is all the same sort of game patterns. I don't know how this happens. Yeah, e4. It's almost like winning a piece, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. Actually, it looks as though it is. Yeah, okay. I don't know about the backfire potential of this. If I played e4 takes, bishop takes, let's see the backfire potential now. I neglected h6. What about bishop h6? I mean, I can just take that. Let's go with this. It seems a bit over kill, maybe this. Alright, queen h6 has been neglected. Put the bishop back. Put an end to that bit of fun there with the queen and bishop. Okay, I'll take that one. Take that one. I have threatened knight f3. Check. Knight takes knight e5. What about knight c4 to e3? Is that any good? Knight c4 to e3. Takes. Knight takes, hitting the queen. Queen takes c7 as check. I could play this anyway. Shall I? I'm not just encouraging closure. Yeah. C takes. I want to play rook c8. Rook c8 for knight d3. Seems safe enough. Well, just in case. Yeah. If I just take the c file, queen e7, rook c8. Okay, bishop takes is threatened. Alright, I'll protect this with the rook. Okay, queen e6. Queen takes. There's no star matrix, is there? Well, okay, I'm just making sure there's no star matrix. That's a little bit of work to do here. Knight g6, maybe. Knight g6, I think. Actually, queen f2 looks pretty decisive after g5, queen f2 for g3 mate. I got going for the mate here. Alright, thanks for the game. Okay. Julian. Yeah, you got to watch out, guys. When you play b4, you got to watch out what you're leaving behind, what weaknesses you're creating, which can be pounced onto the weaknesses of the last move. So this diagonal lights up. You play with like b4. In Blitz, the weakness of the last move must be one of the most top scoring. Well, if I had to rank top 2 concepts in Blitz, form pawns could be in the top 10, but weakness of the last move could be right up there for how to win Blitz games. There's often a weakness of the last move. So in other words, you don't have to have any grand plans. You can often win Blitz games with just looking out for literally the weakness of the opponent's last move. No grand plans needed in Blitz. Even in long games, it's very handy, though. Especially towards time controls, the time pressure points of a long game, weakness of the last move springs up. So we're talking not big concepts. This is Maurice Ashley's great video. He did The Secret of Chess, and he explained this, that if you look at a lot of the classic master games, often they could have won just with weakness of the last move, rather than these long drawn out plans. Okay, now here it looks as though I've got 2 pieces attacked. It looks as though a piece is dropping off here. Alright, thanks to the game, Julian. Okay, yeah, watch out for the tactics like that. The forcing moves need to be calculated. So, okay, I think we've got time on the schedule for this virtual rematch, although I shouldn't normally do this, but I think because of that very quick game, I don't think it matters personally. And okay, try and put a pawn on c3 here to deprive knight c3 to d5. knight f6 and castle is my plan at the moment. Knight f6 and castle. That's not good enough. It has to be good enough. It's the only thing I can see to do at the moment. Okay, f7 is a bit weak. Talking weakness of the last move, queen b3 maybe. Is that the end of the story there? Knight a5, bishop f7, king f8. I could just move the rook back. I think I do want to play bishop f8. Let's just check this. This isn't ideal. I mean, I'll play this to stop e5. Is it plausible to play knight g4? h3, queen h4 hits e1. Is that any good? Is this plausible? Queen h4. The knight could drop back to h6. g3, there's queen h3. So queen h4. Let's think about tactical downsides here of my opponent's position generally as well. Apart from the loose rook on e1, let's think about this. Well, the loose rook on e1 with h2 looks like a total disaster here. Oh, there's queen g3. Okay, that saves the day, but positionally compromised. And just put pressure on d4 maybe. For bishop g7. Oh, there is, hold on. Knight b5 is rook e7, but I have to be wary about knight b5. I didn't notice that until now. Is there any mileage in playing knight takes d4 here? Or a6? Maybe a6. I don't know if it's worth playing a6 necessarily. Oh, let's play a6. Okay, get back to the d4 pressure. Okay. Oh, he's giving me a b file to play with. Let's think about this. What does this mean? Maybe c5 is handy. It gives me bishop b7 to put pressure on e4. Okay, I can coordinate on e4, mega alignments on e4. f5 almost. He's got taking. Bishop d4 doesn't do anything, knight d4. h5, what about h5 to start off with? Bishop f6 for h4 doesn't do anything, I guess. Bishop d4 here looks good. If takes, there's knight e3 interrupting e4 protection. This might be worth playing. I want to play knight e3 and bishop e4. e5. I think I just take. Do I do this? He's got bishop d2, bishop e4, bishop e3, bishop d3. Okay, I think I can do this. Bishop d2, bishop e4, bishop e3, bishop d3. Try and lock down any strategic pawn breaks. Okay, interesting. The king's kind of restricted as well. Where can my king go? Is it worth playing f5? Bring the king up, then g5, bring the king up. I think that's a simple way to play this, just bringing the king up. There's g5 on king h4. They can't play this. King h5, rook h8 is mating. So I'm winning another pawn potentially. How's this? Do I win f4? It does liberate my king on the dark squares a bit to take out the e5 square. This undoubling pawn seems counterintuitive. Is there another way of playing this position? G4, I don't think there's any mileage in G4 fundamentally. I think I have to do this. I want to keep my E3 pawn for a while longer, but my king is stuck at the moment. Yeah, okay, I'll give up that pawn. I want my king to go into the position. I'm going to run out of time. I've only got 23 seconds. Oh, hang on, it's pre-move time. Oh, blimey. Pre-move time. Okay, that was a bit of a thriller. I really thought I was going to lose on time. Okay, I really thought that was it. I thought I was going to lose on time. Okay. Okay. Let's do this again. So this is a 3-minute game. Fast and Furious, 3-minute game. I think I'm a bit scared here. This F7 again, weakness to the last move, but E5, how dangerous is that? Takes. D4's hanging after. Okay. Alright, he's playing for that. G4 maybe. Try and keep the things closed. Oh, there's E6. How about D takes then? Queen's coming off. Maybe like this. Shielding F7. Let's get in a tempo. My pawns are being diced and sliced. I think my bishop wants to come off D8. It's C3's hanging. Weakness of the last move. Literally, weakness of the last move. Literally. B3 weakening C3. I mean, you could almost deduce it. You could almost read out the game, B3, even if you didn't have the exact position. If someone read out to you B3, you could almost say weakening C3. So you just look for opportunity on the weakness of the last move. Okay, so knight G4 maybe. Well, actually, I'll sort out my back row a bit. Knight G4 looks good. Try and play for bishop C5 check. Okay, this one. Right, thanks for the game, Bromin. Okay, Cobra. There. Okay, that's interesting. It's a sort of gambit, potentially, isn't it? Let's take it here then. Try and use this F5 square. I thought it could be a gambit if I was going to sack E7. I was looking forward to a gambit. There's E6. I'm not sure about E6. I don't think it's that dangerous. I'll just take the bishop. Knight C5 for knight D3 looks very tasty. Kingston and centre, active operations before castling. can often backfire before putting oneself beyond the feat. Art of war, active operations in chess terms can often backfire, and here there seems to be a backfire with knight d3 check. It's not the end of the game necessarily, but it looks pretty pleasant after knight d3 check. I suppose king d2, white lives to tell the tale. Does it? Does white? I'm not sure actually. Queen a5 check. And then rook d8, maybe king takes, rook d8, pins the queen. King d2, queen a5, king d3, rook d8. If knight c3, rook d8. So queen a5 looks plausible here. And there's b4, the knight takes b4. This looks plausible. So rook d8. Knight takes b2 check, winning the queen. Alright, yeah. Thanks for the game, Cobra. Okay. Right. Taking knight c6. Again, my surprise weapon of choice. I'll play bishop c5 here before bishop e3 happens. Looks very comfortable. Knight g4. Looks super duper comfortable. I love these tango positions. Dark square play. Immense dark square play. Okay. Knight f4 is possible here for bishop f2 on bishop f4. Queen's hanging. Check. Alright, thanks for the game, Big Boy George or something. Okay. Alright, Frankie 4 fingers. Okay. I could try knight c6 here as well for a laugh. Tango. Oh, I should have played a5 maybe. I still play a5 here now, bishop c5. Is this pawn sack worth? That's probably not. What about e4? Wow. That looks as though... Is that really... Okay, I'm not really sure about this. Is b4 really going to be played? Yes, it is. Okay. I believe it now that I see it. I have to play more modestly. That's a shame. Oh, my bishop's going to have to be a bit passive for a moment. Okay. Don't worry, bishop. Don't worry. Maybe later. Okay. Because I don't want it on a7. I don't want it here because of c5. I don't want it a7 as a tactical target on the a file. It's less of a tactical target, I believe, on e7 rather than a7 in this configuration. I can swap it off in any case. It's giving me swap off facility. Maybe f5 here for e4. This looks very juicy on first impression. This is some sort of weird piece sacrifice. What is this? I don't get it. Christmas come early. E4, knight e4, fe, bishop e4, knight e5, bishop h7, king h8. I can't see it. I don't know what this is about necessarily. You know what? I should have maybe considered knight f3 there. Am I just slipped up? Oh, don't tell me I've just slipped up. Oh no. Why did I do that? Okay, I'll stop trying to regret that. I'll stop it. Okay, bishop h7. Oh. Bishop d7 for a moment, maybe. Is that plausible? And the f4, there seems to be knight e3. Why don't I just play rook f6 to double the rooks? Rook f6 here. Okay. Bishop h5 threatens mate g6. Okay, that's plausible. So he threatens sort of mate me or something horrible. Knight takes gives queen e5. I mean, knight takes looks the better choice for queen e5 prospect on h2. If I double for knight e3 for a moment. Oh, there's also bishop f5 was tasty looking. Forces e4 virtually. Knight f2 might be knight e3 for sure. Looks tempting for bishop takes h3. Let's have a quick look at queen takes though. King g2. Bishop takes h3 and rook takes rook f2, rook f2, rook f2. So check, king g2, bishop h3, king takes. There's rook takes f1 in any case. There's knight f2. Then I refute it, knight f2. So I might as well take on h3 first. Let's play it simple, take on h3 first. But just check again, rook f6, queen e3. There's again queen f2 or rook f2 there. Simple again then. Queen e5 looks strong. Rook f3 looks remarkably strong here. It looks as though that should be mating. Rook f3. There's no easy way of defending. Is there? And what about... Okay, just keep the bishop for a moment. Let's keep things simple. Can I just take out this centre pawn? C8 is controlled from the bishop. Take out another centre pawn. Simplify. Alright, thanks, Frankie Fingers. I think it's time for one more. I didn't notice if this was an increment game. Please don't tell me it's an increment game. It wasn't an increment game, was it? Okay, okay. Anyway, okay, what's happening here? Okay, I think I might have to abort this. Might have to abort this. 5 elephants. 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants. Go up to 10 elephants just in case. 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants. 10. Okay, I've had to abort this. I'm going to try and slip in. Or should we just... it's 2 minutes to go, so I'll just give Mechanic a rematch. It's a 3-minute game. Thank you, Mechanic. It's a 3-minute game anyway. Okay, Fast and Furious 3-minute. Okay. This is the theme of the day, this King's Engine attack style. Mirroring my play at the moment. Perfect mirror. He's cheating. He's mirroring my play. Stop it. Okay, no. All right, all right. All right. Good. You can do that in the English opening, endlessly mirror the opponent's play sometimes. I had that once. It was horrible. And then there was this fire alarm that went off. I came back and lost. One of my classic English opening games, which really put me off playing the English opening, because there's these mirroring lines which are so annoying that exist in English symmetrical. Oh, so annoying. They can just go on for ages, and black just waits for a move that they don't like. They don't have to copy it, and you end up with weaknesses and you end up losing sometimes. So okay, so knight d5 here. And protects b2 as well. 2 pawns protected. Price of 1. Aha. Is b5 worth locking down, or c5, which is better? b5. c5 seems to lose d5 in a big way. b5 seems mostly pointless. Okay, just gonna take this foal. Hang on a sec, take this foal. Try and take control more of the key central square. Also there's queen a3, potentially. Okay, I'll lock down on the entry points. So bishop f3. I want to slide in queen a3. Don't do that here, there's queen a4. Ah, so that's where b5 could be handy to stop queen a4. Let's lock down queen a4 for a moment. Lock down e2 and e1. Also e4 is locked down. These squares 1, 2, 3, 4 all locked down. The king a bit safer on g2. Have I got queen a3 yet? That is a pawn which is being disconnected. No entries apart from knight e4. h4 is a liability in its own right, as well as giving up the g4 square. Go pawn hunting. I hope I don't get punished for this. Oh. Pawn hunting is not going too well. I think it's nearly pre-move time, 58 seconds. We're playing like a bullet game, basically. Protect that little pawn over there. Can I afford this? Oh no, I just dropped f4 like a muppet, like a total muppet. I just dropped f4. Great. Oh no. This looks like bad news. Yeah, it's all speed. You're killing me. I should not drop that pawn. Okay, it's 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, I am breakable, very breakable, especially towards the end of these sessions. I just fall to bits sometimes, as I did there. Okay, but got lucky on the clock. Thanks for the games. Okay. All right. Yeah. Have a good rest of the day. Have a nice week. Check out the Alpha Zero games on the channel, Kingscrusher channel, if you want. Exciting 20 new games that DeepMind sent me recently. Okay, thanks very much.